Chapter 13, Dreamcatcher. At the center of your being, you have the answer. M.J. Ryan, A Grateful Heart. We live in a society where we are taught to seek direction, answers, and a sense of belonging from the world and people outside of ourselves. Mass culture manipulates us into believing we can fill our deeper needs for connection, intimacy, and purpose with material possessions, rather than transformative experiences. Many of us grow up feeling disenchanted, disconnected, disappointed, lost, lonely, empty, and bereft. Often, the pain of these feelings is what finally leads us to seek deeper communication with ourselves in order to find our greater purpose, passion, and peace. Let me introduce you to some of my favorite tools for assessing your own inner wisdom. Spirit animal. I belong to the black cat with fire green eyes, there in the cypress tree near the morning star. Joy Harjo, conflict resolution for holy beings. Some Native Americans believe that we all have spirit animals who act as our guides, protectors, and teachers, whom we call on for strength, wisdom, and companionship. I have participated in Native American ceremonies in which we journey to a drum beat to receive healing and wisdom. The sound of the drum beat creates delta brain wave activity that allows us to access to deeper states of consciousness. Before each journey, we meet and create relationships with our power animals so they can protect and aid us on our journey. You never know which animal is going to show up to help you. You may be surprised. Everyone thinks they want a regal animal like eagle or cheetah, but many animals you wouldn't consider special can offer great power, skill, strategy, and wisdom. Some of my spirit animals are wolf, fox, monkey, snake, owl, and Luna moth. What are yours? Invitation. Meet your spirit animal. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take a couple of deep breaths. Clear your mind and ask for your spirit animal to reveal itself to you. Whatever animal shows up, be open and say hello, and ask if it is your helper. Wait for an answer. If it says no, or nothing at all, ask it to leave, and then ask again for your spirit animal to come to you. When your spirit animal shows up, you will feel it. Trust what you feel. When you feel a solid connection of support and protection from the animal, thank it and ask what message it has for you. Wait until the message is clear. Messages don't always come in words. Sometimes they come in images, or feelings, or a sense of knowing. Trust whatever message you receive, in whatever form it comes. Ask if you can call on this animal again. You may have more than one spirit animal. Just write. Write about your experience meeting your spirit animal. Review the how-to write about your spirit animal list below. What animal came to you? Describe it. How did you know it was your spirit animal? How did it communicate with you? What qualities do you relate to in this animal? What strengths and characteristics does this animal bring that you can learn from? What message or wisdom does it have for you? This animal and its message mean for you. How to write about your spirit animal. My spirit animal looks like, I know this is my spirit animal because, I relate to this animal because, it connects with me in the way, when I'm with this animal, I feel, what I learn from this animal is, its wisdom, strength, or message for me is. Examples. Panther, Jake, 17. Dark and sleek, you stay close to me like a shadow, sliding along with me in every direction. We move together as one being. I fall asleep against your thick, warm fur and dream of jungles and beautiful women, wildflowers in their hair. Morning rain comes and wakes me. Birds are sing-songing. My limbs ache to run through grass savannas, chasing giraffe and zebras. You teach me how to walk silently, to hunt effortlessly, to take only what I need and leave the rest for others. You mark me with one claw, drawing blood from my shoulder. Now we belong to each other. Now we are family. You travel inside me, and I travel inside you. I look out at the world through your eyes, and the world is alive. Quetzal, Wila, 12. Singing voices of the trees, warm sun reflecting off the water by the falls. Turquoise Quetzal bird floats down to the water's edge. A low tune drifts along the tips of its wings as it hops onto my arm. Every color of the rainbow, it drizzled onto its shimmering feathers. The wispy tail feathers make my skin feel calm and happy as it whispers to me, "Never do what anyone tells you when you know it's wrong." Inner shaman. Among indigenous cultures worldwide, the shaman or wise one is a healer. Shamanism is an ancient healing tradition, a way of living connected with all nature and life. Shamans believe in animism, that everything is alive, and that everything, including objects, has a spirit or energy. Shamans take a holistic view of a person and see them as connected to self, community, nature, and all of life. They believe that if you're sick, a corresponding part in your thoughts, emotions, actions, or relationship is out of balance. They view disease as a disconnection or an imbalance in the weave of the fabric of the web of life. As a dancer and writer, Gabrielle Roth said, "In many shamanic societies, if you come to a medicine person complaining of being disheartened, dispirited, or depressed, they would ask one of 4 questions. When did you stop dancing? When did you stop singing? When did you stop being enchanted by stories? When did you stop being comforted by the sweet territory of silence?" All shamans have suffered a major life event that challenged and changed them, bringing them close to death and giving them access to the spirit world. If they survive, they return to the tribe with wisdom and power they use to help others. I think all poets are shamans. We write our way through our darkness and disconnection with self and community. And we write our way back, returning with something to share, a map, a remedy, a way of wisdom. Invitation. Meet the shaman or wise one who resides within you and to whom you can go anytime for strength, support, and wisdom. Who is your inner shaman? What would you like to ask them? What questions or issues do you want support with? You may have more than one. You may have a whole team of wise people who you can sit with and counsel. Over many years of my doing shamanic journey work to a drumbeat, I have made contact with a few members of my inner council. One of my shamans is Cypress, an elder who is 130 years old. She is strong and agile. Her eyes are clear and lively, but her face and hands are deeply weathered. She has white hair down to her ankles, and she comes to me in a small rowboat at the edge of the riverbank. She invites me to sit in her boat, and the gentle rocking of the boat relaxes me. She takes my hand, looks into my eyes with compassion and curiosity, and listens as I ask for her help. What should I do next in my life? How do I handle the problem in this relationship? What choices do I make about this or that? She answers with kindness and clarity. Her answers always ring true. After consulting with her, I know what to do. I thank her. Before I leave, she always puts something she has made into my hands. A piece of brightly woven cloth, or a beaded bracelet, a treasure she has found, like an owl feather or a deer antler. In this way, she always comes with me. Close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths. Clear your mind and ask your inner shaman to come out and meet you. Be curious. Who shows up? When someone appears, Check in with what you feel. You should feel safe and supported in their presence. Ask if they are there to help you. If they say yes, thank them, and ask your question. Listen for the answer. It doesn't always come in words. Sometimes it comes in a feeling or an image. Be open and receptive to how your inner shaman communicates with you. Just right. Write about your experience. Who showed up as your inner shaman? Were you surprised? What did they look like? Describe them in detail. What question did you ask? What question did you receive? How did they communicate with you? How do you apply this answer to your life? Example, the wise one, Mercedes, 19. She's tall and lean, a long braid down her back, her skin tanned and taut. Are you my inner guide? No, she says. I am your sister. I will bring you to the wise one. Come. We ride a Bengal tiger, up through the clouds to a high mountain top, where a tiny cottage sits nestled in a cave. I walk inside. It's warm and lit by firelight. An old woman sits at a table, pouring tea like she expects me. I sit across from her and she takes my hand. What can I do for you? She asks. Will I ever find true love? Yes, she says, as soon as you fully love yourself. When you love yourself, you are irresistible. I take a deep breath. I know this is true. So how do you feel about yourself? She asks, her eyes bright and playful. Pretty damn good, I say. You should, she says. She presses a small stone into my palm and says, believe in yourself. I feel the stone grow warm and hum. I thank her and turn to go. Who are you? I am you, just older, she says, and you are me, just younger. She winks at me, and I leave feeling strong and confident. Dreamcatcher. In dreams, we enter a world that is entirely our own. Albus Dumbledore in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. J.K. Rowling. Do you remember your dreams? When I was a child, I remembered all my dreams, and I wrote them down every morning. I had a pile of notebooks filled with dream descriptions. Once every few years, I would read back through them, and I could see patterns, things I struggled with. It didn't matter what forms they took in my dreams. The feelings were clear, and I had a sense of what they symbolized. I tracked each dream symbol as I confronted it, eventually made peace with it, and witnessed it slowly dissolve. Dreams are a bridge into our deep psyche. They are our subconscious mind sorting the material of our lives. Our dreams can give us helpful insights and information, even creative ideas and practical solutions to real-life problems. But they can also be unsettling and downright scary at times. The worst thing is waking up in the middle of the night from a scary dream, shaken, not knowing how it ends, and not wanting to go back to sleep and risk entering the dream world again. There is a Native American approach to working with nightmares and disturbing dreams. Catch the dream before it fades and invent or change the ending. Invitation. Choose a recent or reoccurring dream you have had, one with an unsettling or scary ending, or choose one that leaves you hanging when you wake up in the middle of it. Catch the dream before it fades and get ready. Just right. Write about what you remember from your dream, watching it as if it's a movie you are part of. Now comes the creative work. Invent or change the ending to something more positive. See if you can understand the message of your dreams. Example, trust. Stefan, 18. I am on an island vacation in a convertible sports car. I run out of gas, so I leave my car to go find help. But when I return, my car is gone. I'm stranded without money or belongings. I wake up feeling shaken and angry. I close my eyes, and a story starts playing like a movie. I'm standing on the side of the road wondering what the hell happened to my car. when a family drives up in my little car. They are smiling, and my car is brimming with colorful vegetables. They tell me their daughter was very sick. They saw the car and they jumped in without thinking and drove to get help for her. Later, they realized what they had done, so they came to return the car and filled it with vegetables from their garden to say thank you. They invite me to their home to share a feast and meet their daughter, who I fall madly in love with. I spend a whole week with them. They feel like family. In this dream, I learn how to trust. I learn that even the worst situations can turn out good. Dig deeper. Write from the voice of a scary dream character or the scared part of yourself in the dream. Let it speak its truth without censoring it. See what it wants to say. What is its message for you? Write a conversation between two characters in the dream. Find a way to get them to resolve their differences. What can you learn from their conversation? Are there areas in your waking life where you can apply what you have learned? Treasure box. Someone I love once gave me a box full of darkness. It took me years to understand that this, too, was a gift. Mary Oliver, The Uses of Sorrow. If you had a secret box containing something that could give you exactly what you need each day to help you be and do your very best, what would it be? Most of the time, the things we really need to make our lives work are qualities we already possess, but that we keep just out of our own awareness. As we learn to trust and believe in ourselves, we find we have exactly what we need to meet all our dreams and goals. We just have to look inside and know we are worthy. Invitation. Find or make or imagine a small magical box. Inside this box is a gift for you. Whatever the box contains will help you lead the life you want. Discover what treasure your box holds. Some treasures my students have discovered include silence, trust, forgiveness, a mirror that always makes them feel beautiful, patient, self-worth, self-love, power, a best friend, wisdom, kindness, gratitude, understanding, even unlimited pizza. Just right. Walk into your room and find your treasure box. What does the box look like? Open the box and write about what you find inside. Example: love, Olivia, 15. I put my hands in the treasure box, and it sinks right in. A cool, squishy suction that molds around my hands, filling every crevice. It holds me and feeds me. It warms me in the center where the darkness lives, where the loneliness cries. It plays the harp, sings me to sleep, in a purple flannel womb, with feather pillows and heating pad walls. This private velvet chamber. I am safe here. While fear stalks me in the night, a cab burglar dressed in black rags, his face obscured with cracking paint, the symbols of his war against himself. Magic amulet. Does the magic in heirlooms, things that get passed down from generation to generation? There is power in objects and pieces of jewelry that hold meaning for us. Imagine you receive a magic amulet, like a locket, a pocket watch, a compass, or a jewel from your mother or father. Or you can write down about a real object in your life that has been passed down to you. It has been in your family for many generations, and now it's yours. The giver hints that it contains some kind of magic, and you have to figure out what it is. Invitation. Sit with your amulet you've just received. What does it look like? What does it feel like in your hand? What is its magic? Open it and find a photo or engraving inside or on the back of it. What do you see? Just right. Describe your amulet. Is there a picture or engraving somewhere on it? And if so, whose picture is it? Or what does it say? If you like, you can choose to put a picture of your choice inside. Whose picture would you choose to put in it? What is the magic of this amulet, and how do you use it? Example: magic locket, Malia, 15. It's small and gold, and definitely old, covered in etchings of curlicue wings. It's worn, smooth in places, like somebody rubbed it between their fingers. I look inside, and my great-grandparents look back at me from sepia-toned eyes. "Who are you, little apple?" they ask. I rub the locket between my thumb and finger. It shivers and hums. It opens and asks in a tiny golden voice, "What shall we do today?" Wondering if I've gone crazy, I try to shut it, but it flies into the air, flapping each of its golden wings. "Come on," it flutters. "Let's go." "Where?" I ask. "Anywhere you want," it says, laughing in a voice made of bells and bird songs. But I don't know where I want to go. I don't know what I want to do. I hang my head and kick the dirt and stuff it back into my pocket. "Where are you the happiest?" it squeaks from inside my pocket. I think about a day at the beach last summer and how happy I was, in the sunshine running through the water, dancing across the sand. "We're going to the beach," it sings, as it breaks free from my pocket, flying in circles like a drunk butterfly. "Do what you love," it whispers, in a voice made of sunset and dreams. Open the door. In the universe, there are things that are known and things that are unknown, and in between, there are doors. William Blake. Songs of Innocence and Experience. Think of a door as a metaphor for choice, opportunity, possibility. A door is an entrance or an exit, a space between, a way to move out of one place and into another. Imagine a door in front of you. Open it and discover what comes next in your life. Invitation. Think about what door, symbolically, you need or want to go through at this moment in your life. What's on the other side of the door that could help you? Is anything holding you back from opening this door? Just right. Close your eyes and imagine a door. What does it look like? Imagine opening this door into a new life in which you feel happy and fulfilled. Open the door. Example. Many doors. Kylie, 16. A metallic glass door with a wavy pattern on the side. Running my hand over the surface and recognizing height charts from when I was a child. Careful words and rash ones are stored here. I turn the handle and open the door. Another door behind it, exactly as before, only now a little larger. The writing on it is etched deeper and darker and far more clear. "Things I must overcome," the door says. All over the surface are etched my faults, my temper, my ego, my stubbornness. They look to have been carved with a belt knife, as easily as if the glass was soft wood. I open the door. Things I must accept. The list is longer than before. There is more room, for the door has doubled in size. I open it again. Things I must apologize for. I open this door quickly and absent-mindedly. Things I have wanted to say. This is a little out of place. I scan it and realize that this shouldn't be here for everyone to see. I shatter it with a conveniently located baseball bat. Things I must confess. This one stops me cold. Reading along the first of 1,000 entries, I open this one as well. Things I must do. I start to open it and stop. I can't. I still have too many things to accomplish. I shrug and go home, leaving the metallic glass where it stood.